Hello, guys. Let's see. Yeah, we got a few people in here. I got a few updates for you. Um, Unfortunately, we had a couple cancellations. We had Tony Dow and Jerry Mathers from Leave It to Beaver are no longer able to attend. They had something they couldn't come for. So I don't know if you. I took them off the website. I'm going to be sending out a newsletter here later tonight or tomorrow, and I will let everyone know that the Leave It to Beaver guys, Jerry Mathers and Tony Dow, not going to be able to attend. Good news is everybody else so far is still good to go, so that's very good. You got to expect cancellations. They happen all the time. Even pre-COVID, there were cancellations. We had a few cancellations last minute on us before at other events. It's just nature of the beast. It just happens, man. Not much we can do about that. Other good news: the preliminary schedule, is linked from the website. It's live. Like I said, it's preliminary. It is subject to change depending on what happens. We never know. Uh, you know, People can have things happen. We might have to move some things around. But for the most part, that schedule should be really good. I don't think too much is going to change. So you can go on the website right there under the main header. There's four little icons. One of them is a calendar and it's for the schedule. So you can click that and see what's going on. Andy Field. Hey, what's up, Andy? Andy, you guys don't know, Andy's in the house. He's a voice actor, voice talent, and he's an El Paso Comic Con alumni. He came last time. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to come this time, so we won't be able to hear Exotic Butters this year. Like I said, okay, schedule's up and good, pretty solid. Maybe a few changes. They're never written in stone. The other cool thing is we have the photo op and autograph pre-purchase up. We're working with a new company this year, Epic Photos. Hopefully everything goes really smooth. I love their setup. I've seen them at other cons. They're really great. They get things clicking big time. So yeah, if you want to get your photo op or autograph with any of those people, pre-purchase it so you make sure you're going to get it. Because like I said, you never know what happens. You can go in there and get everybody's. We're waiting on a couple people. I know we're waiting. They're still working on getting up the photo op and autograph for Jamie Marchi, and they're getting up the Kelsey Saffery and the John Rinke, the two Tiger King people. So there's three of them that are not up there just yet, but they will be up there soon. And as soon as they are, I will link them for you. Like I said, right underneath the main header, there's four little icons. One of those icons looks like a camera, will be for you to pre-purchase your photograph and autograph stuff, your photo ops. You can click on that and it will take you to the overall page as everybody listed. Or if you're going through the website at elpasocomiccon.com, if you click on the individual people, there's a link there on each one of everybody who's participating in the photo ops and autographs, like way, or that you can pre-purchase. It'll be linked there and it'll take you directly to their page. Check the comments. Rick Nunez, will there be someone to certify autographs like JSA? Yes. One Stop Comic Shop will be there, and they're performing a service that is very, very much like the Beckett and JSA type certifications on non-comic book items. It's basically like CGC for collectibles. So if you want to get your Funko Pop signed, or you have some other, like a Dragon Zord or something you want signed, you can do that and take it over to One Stop Comic Shop, and they'll give you the certification. The certifications are $10, but if you have a VIP ticket, you'll get three free certifications there. from One Stop Comic Shop. So that's just another added little perk to the VIP. And by the way, I checked this morning, the VIPs are getting pretty close to being sold out. So if you're on the fence, you might want to make your mind up soon, or it will be made up for you. And there's a limited number of VIP and a limited number of weekend passes. We're pretty close to VIP. I think there's still a pretty good amount of weekend stuff left. Once those are gone, you'll have to buy individual days. Abraham Hidalgo, photo op and autograph is included with it. No. The VIP has other perks. There are no autograph or photo ops included with VIP. Let me reiterate that. No autographs or photo ops are included with the VIP. Those are separate items. JC Gonzalez, what about Giancarlo Esposito? Poros and autograph. Oh, I think you mean photos and autograph. Can we pre-purchase them? Yeah, JC, just go to the website, click on the the one there that says photo ops. God, I'm sorry, I had a brain freeze. Yeah, just click on that and it will take you over to the page. Or if you're looking individually through their pages on ElPasoComicCon.com, there will be a link for any of them that are participating in the photo ops and autographs. They'll take you directly to their page. So yes, you can pre-purchase your Giancarlo Esposito photo op and autograph now, and I suggest you do. One, to avoid the line. Two, to make sure that if they sell a whole bunch, he has the ability. He can cut it at a certain time. Say, I'm only doing this many. So if you already have yours pre-purchased, it's good. So I highly suggest pre-purchasing that. So yeah, like I said, the photo op and autograph pre-purchases are up and live, so you can go and purchase those now. They're like I said, the Jerry Mathers, Tony Dow, not going to make it. We did have a late edition though. Kara Nicole, Arizona Power Girl, really popular cosplayer. She's got a pretty good following in this area. She has cleared her schedule and is able to make El Paso Comic Con this year. So she will be there. We added her up on the site. You can go and check her out and check out her bio link there. Let's see, what else do we have? Let me just take a peek at the site and I can tell you some of the other stuff we've added, if we've added. Like I said, if you want to buy a ticket, all the tickets are done through Ticketmaster. There's a link right there on the homepage for the buy tickets. If you're a vendor or want to be a vendor, there is a very small amount. I think there's maybe 2 or 3 vendor booths left is all. Not many. So if you want to be a vendor, man, you jump on that and find out. Event schedule, like I said, it's pretty solid. There could be some changes later. Photographs and autos. The charity poker tournament. Yeah, that's right. On Saturday night in the Rio Grande room, we will have a charity poker tournament hosted by the House of Kings Card Club there in El Paso. They hosted it last year too. Last year, I want to say it was March of Dimes was the charity. This year we had some more time to plan, so we wanted to use a local charity. So we went with Mike D's Big Adventure. Mike D is one of the local DJs there in El Paso, and he has a really good charity program there with his Big Adventure. So all the money made from the Texas Hold'em poker tournament is going to go to him. I believe the guys are going to be taking signups on Friday night and all day Saturday for the poker tournament. If not, you can sign up at the door, man. Just show up, support this great cause, and let's make Mike D's Big Adventure some good money there, man. Matthew Paul Rodriguez, do you still need volunteers for the Comic-Con? You can send an email, Matthew, I don't know. I don't run the volunteers myself. Someone else runs that, but you can send an email to epcomiccon@gmail.com and we'll get it to the right person. And if they need people still, they'll get in contact with you. Lorenzo, for Epcon 2022, see about bringing Tom Welling and Michael Rosenbaum. Not worrying about 2022 right now. Let's get through this one first, and then you guys need to stay focused. We're trying to do 2021, then we'll worry about 2022. But yeah, those are two good, Superman, Clark Kent. Oh God, I can't remember the show now. Lois and Clark. Yeah, those are two good guys. But like I said, let's focus on 2021. This whole thing is to give out information on the 2021 event. I don't want to get sidetracked into 2022. So let's stay there. Let's see what else we can. I'm looking through the guest list. Like I said, Giancarlo Esposito, Moff Gideon, Gus Fring. He was bugging out and do the right thing. He's been around for a while. He's going to be our big main featured guest. Yeah, I think we have a pretty decent guest list considering we're coming out of the pandemic and everybody's throwing their events around the same time, and it's just really, really hard to book guests right now. I'm thinking, next year it won't be as bad, and we can get a killer lineup for 2022. But right now, 2021 lineup, I like it. I have no complaints about it. You can also get there. We have an app. If you go to, Lorenzo, don't worry, no problem. I don't want to get sidetracked. If you go to your app store or Google Play, depending on if you have Android or iPhone or Samsung, wherever you get apps for your phone, you can download the Gather app, Gather. And if you can't remember that, we have a link on the website right there at the top, says get the app. And it explains how to do it for iPhone and Android. That app will have a lot of good information in it, including the schedule and different other things will be in that app. We've been trying to use it a little more lately so that we can get the information pushed out there quickly. Let's see if you're an exhibitor and you're listening, if you go under exhibitor info, exhibitor services, you can, get all the stuff you need there. The parking passes for the back, electrical, your booth services, what have you. That's all new for this year. You can download it, fill out the form, and send it to the venue. Don't send it to me. I don't have anything to do with that. That's all the venue. So you'll send it to the venue, and they pay them, and they will get you all the stuff you needs. If you're looking for maps, we have, if you go to maps on the website, we have the exhibit hall and the venue map up there. So you can kind of get a good idea how the layout's going to be. Jack, will there be Epcon shirts for sale? And yes, I'm pretty sure we're going to have Epcon shirts for sale. They might, I don't know what sizes you need. I don't remember what sizes we bought, but we try to get a good, cross section of all the sizes. Have I eaten? Yep. Sorry, I did. We went to Le Rendezvous for lunch. If you're from Las Cruces and you haven't been to Le Rendezvous, do yourself a favor and go check it out. I'd love to go eat with you, Jack, but I'm trying to lose that COVID 30. I got down to around 220 pre-COVID. I gained about 30 pounds during COVID from just being lazy, depressed, what have you. Just I need to get rid of that, so I'm kind of on a diet. Antonio, hey Antonio. Chris, hey, I downloaded the app. It just kept booting me out every time I tried to use it. I'm not sure that we don't make the app. That app is made by the software company we use, and I've used it the other day, so I don't know. It might be a glitch. Maybe they had an issue. We used it all for the last event. So the only thing I can say, Chris, is maybe delete it and reinstall it. And if that doesn't work, maybe get in touch with the Gather app people and ask them what's wrong with their app. Matthew Paul Rodriguez, will you guys have hand sanitizer stations? That is going to be on the venue, and we have a Zoom meeting with them next week to go over a lot of this stuff. I don't know. I have to imagine they probably will. I can't imagine they wouldn't have hand sanitizer stations. But we did talk to them, and with all the hullabaloo going on in Texas with the governor, El Paso was trying to enforce a mask mandate. The governor said, no, you can't. And then they took him to court. And, I wanted to have a definitive answer before I mentioned anything, because we're going to follow whatever local mandate or edict is in place. And at the moment, I spoke with the venue late last week. I was told the court ruling was El Paso will be able to mandate masks in schools and buildings owned by the city. They confirmed the convention center is owned by the city. Therefore, they will be enforcing the mask mandate in the convention center. That is how it stands at this moment. Things can change. I don't know. If they do change, we'll let you know. Keep an eye on the news. But for now, plan on having masks. Let's see, what else do we have? Triple XL. Well, I'm sure we have a double XL there for you, Jack. Not a problem. Carrie Trudeau. Hi. Are you having a cosplay contest again? And if so, any rule changes regarding masks, etc.? Yes, we are, Carrie. We're having a costume contest. It's in the schedule. It's always going to be Saturday night. I believe it starts at 7:30 or 8 o'clock. We have Superheroes Unlimited, who will be running the costume contest for us this year. They're going to do that. They're going to do a little dry run, I believe, around 7 or 7:30 for half an hour, so to make sure everything runs smoothly. There is a mask. Like I just said, there is a mask mandate at this time. So plan on having to wear a mask. I don't know if they're going to make any exceptions for maybe taking it off on the stage, for a few seconds and back on. I don't know. I can't say. That's going to be completely on the venue. It's their building. I have no say in how they run the stuff there. I can only make suggestions to them. When is it? Saturday night. Yeah. Lorenzo, for photo ops, we have to have the mask on. Like I said, I cannot tell you about the mask. The only thing I can tell you is the mandate as it is now. I know they have put out that there will be no hugging or anything like that unless the featured guest says, okay, yeah, you can do that. Some of them will probably want you to not get real close, and others probably won't care and let you hug them. The mask, only thing I can tell you is that right as of now, it is a mandate in the convention center because that is a city-owned building. Like I said, that's 2 weeks from now. Things can change. I don't know. I will not guarantee anything because it's out of my hands. So just like I said, plan on mask for the moment. Can I take the mask off for pictures? I don't know. You're asking me to predict the future, man. I can't do that. I don't even know what to tell you. Possibly, I don't know how they did it at other cons. I know some cons they let them take the mask off for pictures. A lot of it, I'll have to talk with. Like I said, we have a meeting with the venue next week. I will bring that up and see what the guidance is from the venue, because the venue is getting their guidance from the city because they are a city-owned building. Whatever they say, just be aware. Whatever the venue says is going to be the law. If the venue says yes, you can take it off for, costume contest or for pictures, that's going to be totally on them. If they say that, for photo ops, still the final say for any photo op is going to be with the featured guest. If they're not comfortable with you taking your mask off, not going to happen. We just have to wait and see. Okay. What else did we do? Like I said, we have a pretty good guest lineup. We had to take out Jerry Mathers and Tony Dow. They are not going to be able to make it. They had something conflicting, can't make it. But even without them, the lineup is pretty strong. I'm happy with it. We will have, like I said, we'll have One Stop Comic Shop will be there. They're going to be doing our CGC. They'll be probably at the end of Celebrity Road. They'll do CGC, and they're going to be doing the collectibles authentication. If you have a VIP ticket, and there's a limited number of those, you will get 3 of the autograph authenticate, or the collectible autograph authentications is included with the VIP. VIPs also get to come to the VIP party on Thursday at Paso del Norte, which is right across the street. It's a lot closer. You can walk there. You can also pick up your VIP swag and other things. What's going to be different this year? We have a few of the guests are flying in on Thursday, so they will be available and will probably attend the VIP party. So you'll be able to rub elbows, hobnob with these, some of the featured guests, the ones who come in on Thursday. Some of them are coming in on Friday, but there are some coming in on Thursday. So they have told me that they plan on attending. So that will be kind of cool. This will be our first year using Paso del Norte. So I can't tell you much about how they operate. I'll be able to tell you after this year. In fact, the manager we were working with left somewhere else, so now we're working with a new manager. So it's kind of a learning experience working with them. But the VIP parties are always fun, and you can pick up all your swag and possibly, rub elbows with some of the featured guests. Ana Villanueva, for autographs, can the guests sign an item we bring? Absolutely. Typically, they'll sign just about anything you bring as long as it's not, derogatory or, something bad. They won't sign something bad for you. But, a lot of times you'll see them, they'll sign Funko Pops for you. The Power Rangers will sign any of the Zords or the swords, any of the weapons. Just if there's a picture you drew yourself of them and you want them to sign it, they'll do that. As long as, you're not going to bring anything, disrespectful or derogatory, they will probably sign it. Matthew Paul Rodriguez, can I bring a Funko Pop that was signed by JDF in El Paso to GCG verify? No, they will only verify items signed by the guest that are there this year. They're just taking your word for it. If they try to do one from another event, they're not going to do that. They will only do the collectible autograph authentication for guests that sign items at this event. Roberto Rubico, how much for what? What are you asking? Thomas Levac, September 10th through 12th, Friday through Sunday. Yeah, that's the dates. The VIP party, though, is on the 9th, on Thursday. It's kind of a pre-event. Ana Villanueva, what about a box cutter? No blade, of course. You're going to have to pass it through security. Security is going to do a weapons check, bag check stuff on it. And without a blade in it, I can't see why they wouldn't let you. But that's going to be totally on security. I think it would be fine, but like I said, it has to get through security. Roberto Ruvalcaba, the VIP party. It is part of the VIP ticket. So if you have a VIP ticket, it is automatically included. You cannot buy the VIP party separate. Good to know. Yep. Like I said, they will be doing bag check, and they will be doing, the security will be peace bonding the weapons. They're not going to let you bring in a full-on sword. They're not going to let you bring in functional weapons. You can't bring in your Smith and Wesson 45 or anything like that. Any prop weapons, they're going to have to check them to make sure they're prop weapons, and they will be tagged to identify them as prop weapons. Max Garcia, what time is a VIP party? I believe it's at 6 p.m. I believe it starts at 6 p.m. on Thursday at the Paso del Norte Hotel, right across the street from the convention center. Okay, yeah. So we covered the costume contest, the charity poker tournament. Harp Twins will be there. They're going to do a concert each night or each day. I shouldn't say night. They'll have a concert each day. If you haven't seen the Harp Twins, they're really good. They play rock music on the harp, on their big harps. Google them. They have a website. You can probably listen to some samples of their music. They're very talented. Max Garcia is the party all ages. Yes, we're not going to be doing anything naughty there. But like I said, you do have to have a VIP pass, VIP ticket to come to the VIP party. That's part of the VIP. See, what else did I not cover? The costume contest, the Harp Twins. We have 2 panel rooms this year instead of 1. We're using the El Paso room and the Juarez room for panels. So we should have a lot more panels. We moved the tabletop gaming out onto the exhibit hall floor, and they're going to be doing a lot more demos and things to teach you how to play the different games. We are bringing in some console gaming. That's going to be in the Rio Grande room. So, if you're into the old console games, I think they're planning on doing some tournaments, probably some Super Smash Brothers, things like that. Thomas Levac, awesome. My friend TJ Cass and myself are very excited. I'm bringing Funko Pop Power Rangers, Megazord, and Mega Blue Ranger for David Yost to sign. Wow, pretty cool. If you guys have VIP tickets, like I said, you'll get 3 of those authentications, the collectible autograph authentications you can use. If you don't have the VIP ticket, you can still walk over to One Stop Comic Shop, and I want to say it's $10, and they can write you up the authentication there. Matthew Paul Rodriguez, hopefully the border will be open because I have lots of friends of Juarez that would love to come. Man, you and me both. I hope for the past 3 or 4 years, I think they've had a reason to close the border during this time. Every time. So we've been missing out on a lot of the Juarez people coming over. I don't know. Is the border closed right now? I don't remember if they opened it or not, but I hope it's open during the event. I really, really do. Bruto Ruvalcaba, is the guest from Mandalorian going to be at the VIP party? I'm not going to tell you what guests are going to be there. There will be some guests. I'm not going to give you a list because if that person doesn't show or they're running late, I don't want anybody to be mad. Just know that some of the guests said that they planned on being at the VIP party. Thomas Levac. Okay. Cool. Oh, the border is closed. Well, we have 2 weeks. Hopefully, I don't know when they're looking to open it. I hope they open it before the event, because I would like to see some of our Juarez friends be able to attend, because I know for the past few years it's been near impossible. And I think one year the border was open, but there was like a 3-hour backup on the bridge. It was crazy. Hopefully it'll be open and there won't be a big backup. We're bringing in a lot of the vehicles again. We're going to have the 66 Batmobile, which is always popular. People love the 66 Batmobile, and he brings a ton of props. The A-Team van will be there. Not sure if he's going to bring Herbie or not. I think he was going to sell it, but I think that sale fell through. So Herbie's a maybe, but we should definitely have the A-Team van. The what was the other one? Oh yeah, the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo. That's going to be a new one for us. We haven't had that one before. That will be there. We're going to have if you watched Toy Story, the Pizza Planet truck, the Pizza Planet delivery truck will be there. We're going to have a bunch of the costuming people, and I'm looking over at my whiteboard. That's why I keep looking to the side to make sure I don't miss anything. The Star Wars guys will be there, the Mandalorians and Knights of Jeddah, all those guys. The Ghostbusters will be there. And a new one this year is Star Trek. They actually have a Star Trek group in El Paso now. I think it's the USS Resolute. So, we're going to have them, and they're going to be doing a panel. I've got them all together doing a panel about how to join the costume clubs. I know the Star Wars clubs have a really strict screen accurate costume thing they have to adhere to. The Ghostbusters don't, and I'm not sure about Star Trek, but I don't believe they're as strict as Star Wars. Thomas Levac, face mask is required. Face mask required, correct? As of now. That, like I said, that could change. We don't know. It could. Jonathan Brito, can we bring a prop mask? The mask you wear must adhere to the requirements of a mask. You can't bring a lace mask or, let's not be silly. You if they say you've got to wear a mask, wear a mask. Don't cause a scene. The mask has to be functional. You can't. Don't try to skirt the rules or look for loopholes, man. Just wear the mask. Roberto is a professional cosplayer coming. Right now, the only one we have, I think, is Cara Nicole, Arizona Cosplay Girl, Arizona Power Girl. And we aren't sure. I think Rosanna Rocha is supposed to come. She's supposedly manning the Albuquerque Comic Con. Yeah, the Albuquerque Comic Con booth. She should be there, but I believe she's going to bring a lot of her stuff too, and will hopefully be in costume. So we have at least one cosplayer. Photos with the vehicles have a cost. Some do, some don't. I think most of them work off of a donation. But that's set by them. We don't control it. I want to say, and if they do, it can't be very much. But some do. We'll just do it that. Some do, some don't. You always have to ask the person with the vehicle. So no Purge Masks. Got it. Like I said, only thing I'm going to say is it has to be an actual approved mask. You can't. Like I said, don't try to skirt the rules. Don't try to find loopholes. Don't come in with a lace mask thinking you're cute, because they're not going to let you in. If the mask mandate is still in place, then you're going to have to wear a actual verified approved mask. Thomas like making sure here following rules. Yeah, no problem. That's why we do these things. For face mask rules, respecting the rules. Yeah. Like I said, that's the rule as of today, August 29th at 6:42 p.m. I don't know if it's going to change. I mean, the way these things happen, it could change overnight. Don't know, but just as I said, right now, just plan on wearing a mask. Oh, I'm going through the convention center in my head to make sure I covered everything. The celebrity row was always going to be over. As soon as you walk in, it's going to be to the right. Do not take your cameras or pull out your cell phones and try to take pictures of the celebrities sitting in their booths. There will be signs up, no photography in celebrity row unless it's for a selfie at their booth. So don't think you're going to be slick and, walk down the aisle taking pictures or videos, or, you will probably be asked to stop, or if it's more egregious than that, you might be asked to leave. These guys are there to, sell photo ops. They're not there for you to take, distant selfies with your cell phone. It's just not, it's not going to be tolerated. There will be signs up saying no photography in Celebrity Row. You should be able to bring your camera. I know a lot of you guys like to do amateur photography with the cosplayers and stuff. That's fine. Just don't do it in Celebrity Row. And if you're going to do pictures of cosplayers, it's a good idea to ask first. Don't just assume, don't be creepy and try to take, weird pictures of the cosplayers. You should always ask them first. If you're going to take pictures of or with the cosplayer, try to do it somewhere where it doesn't block traffic. Kind of move out of the way. Otherwise, you're going to make everybody upset, and we don't want anybody upset at the cosplayers for something that's not their fault. Just think about it when you ask to take a picture with them. Kind of move out of the way. Maybe at the end of an aisle, something. Don't block traffic. It's not good. Are you having panel interviews? We're having Q&A panels, if that's what you mean, question ask panels. The featured guests should all be doing a panel like on Saturday. Some of them will be doing them on Sundays. Sunday will probably be a lot of informational type panels. But if that's what you're asking, Roberto, yeah, we're doing Q&A panels with the featured guest on stage, where we'll probably have a moderator that'll be, they're going to say their spiel, and then they'll probably take questions from the audience, that type of thing. If that's what you're talking about, yes. Matthew Paul Rodriguez, can we video blog in the convention? If you're not causing issues, or if you're not blocking traffic, you're not getting in the way, nobody's probably going to say anything. I'm not going to tell you, yes, go ahead and do it, because I know sometimes those things get out of control. But if you're going to do it, man, just kind of be discreet. Don't be in people's faces. Don't bug people. They paid, for their ticket to come and enjoy themselves too. They might not want to be in your video. So keep that in mind. If you're going to take pictures or videos, the rule of thumb is, just don't be a douche. Don't block their path. Don't think because you have a YouTube with 100 followers that you're just going to hold up the whole traffic flow to get your little photo op. That's not going to happen. That being said, if you do want to video blog officially, I think the media applications are closed for this year, but for next year, you can apply if you meet all the requirements for a press pass, which will let you do those things. What's the difference between a photo op and a at table selfie? Photo ops are done by a professional photographer. The featured guest will be, in front of a backdrop, and they'll bring people in one at a time, or, two at a time. I think they're only going, with COVID, they're only going to allow two people at a time in the photos. So like if you wanted your picture with Giancarlo Esposito, with the time that they're doing photo ops, they will, you'll line up and they'll bring you guys in, come in, look, smile, they'll click the picture and then walk away. Table selfie, just like it sounds, you take your cell phone and you can kind of lean over with him, or some of the guests will get up, and stand next to you, or, kind of be near you. It's going to be up to the guest. So, if they don't feel comfortable hugging or anything like that, then you're just going to get like a lean over selfie type thing. So that's the difference. That's why the professional photo op costs more, because they're actually leaving the table for that specified amount of time. They're running people through. You're going to get a professional photograph that will be printed out at the event. It should be printed out within like minutes. So after you take your photo op with the featured guest, you can walk out, claim your picture, and if you so desire, you can walk around back over to their booth, get in line and get them to sign the picture that you just had professionally done with you and that featured guest, which is kind of cool. And then you can actually take it over to One Stop Comic Shop and get the authentication on that, saying yes, this was signed by Giancarlo Esposito at El Paso Comic Con on this date. So that's just a little bonus cool thing you can do. Let me see. Like I said, okay, we covered the photo, the vehicles, the tabletop gaming, the video gaming. Did I miss anything, guys? I can't think of anything else. The main thing for this was, I wanted to let you guys know about Jerry Mathers and Tony Dow not being able to make it. And also, we added Arizona Power Girl. I want to let you know that as of now, masks are required. That could change. It's not written in stone. Things change all the time. And how did I forget? I know last year was the first year we had the luchador wrestlers, Lucha Frontera. They were set up over in the Paso del Norte, the PDN, which is, when you walk in the convention center, farthest to the right, around there, that big open area. We had them set up there last year. That's where our photo op area is going to be this year. So we had to find a new location for the ring. A lot of the other rooms inside, the ceilings were too low for a lot of the jumping and stuff they do. So this year, we're going to try this out. Hope it works. We're putting the ring up on Saturday in front of the convention center there on the plaza in that big open area. And they're going to do their wrestling demonstration out there. So you'll be able to watch it. Even if you don't have a ticket, if you're just walking by, you can walk up and watch it there, which hopefully that will get more people interested in the con, and maybe they'll buy a ticket and come in. But they will be wrestling out there in front. And if you watched them last year, man, they put on a heck of a show. They even bust through on Celebrity Row and scared a few of the featured guests, which is another reason why we're not going to have them near Celebrity Row again. We had no idea they were going to do that. And yeah, they not only as them, they scared security and a lot of other people. It was a little hectic there, but it was a great show. So yeah, the luchadors, Lucha Frontera, will be there wrestling out on the plaza. Yeah, Matthew, I agree. That's why they're going to be out front. If the guests, if any of our featured guests want to watch them, and I'm sure there's a few that enjoy it, they can go out there and watch. You might be standing next to one of the featured guests watching the luchadors. Never know. The concessions. That's another thing I wanted to tell you about. I think the venue pulled out a lot of their concession area in Hall C. But the good thing is, because I know a lot of you guys complained about the concessions food, they are contracting third-party concessions vendors. So there'll probably be a few inside the exhibit hall. There will be other food vendors on the outside. And from what they've told me, is they're going to put them when you're facing the convention center on the right-hand side, that little alleyway that goes back to the back parking lot. A lot of them are going to be set up there. And if you buy food from any of those concession vendors, you will be allowed to bring it inside. So I'm not sure who all they're bringing, but whoever it is, if you go out there and buy something from one of those guys and they want to come in and walk around while you're eating it, go ahead, man. More power to you. You will be able to do that. They have said, yes, that is perfectly fine because those are contracted vendors that they brought in. So there's that. I mean, as much as people like to talk bad about the venue, they actually have done a lot with us. They've worked with us quite a bit. They give a little, we give a little, and in the middle, hopefully things work out. I know in the past, people always said that the convention center is where events go to die. That is not true because we get bigger every year. And hopefully this year we'll get even bigger. Pre-sales on tickets are doing well. Like I said, there's a limited number of VIP tickets, and we're getting really close to that number on the VIP. And once they're sold out, that's it. They're gone. And we'll also weekend passes are limited. We're not as close with the weekend passes, but it's getting there. Considering El Paso is typically not a walk-up town, you guys, or I'm sorry, El Paso is a walk-up town. It seems like El Paso does not like to pre-purchase things. I'm hoping, and we're working on having both box offices open. And if there's nothing in the Chavez Center, we might be able to get them to open that box office too for overflow, because in the past couple of years there's been tons of people. People have been waiting in line forever. So if we can have more box offices open, the better. Lubaldo, food. Yes, good food. I mean, don't get me wrong. The venue's concessions weren't bad. There's stuff other people would rather have, and the venue, they can only do so much. So I mean, they will have a small concessions area, and they're also going to be, I believe, the Starbucks will be open inside the venue, and then whatever third party vendors they bring in. So yeah, you're going to have a lot of food choices, man. It's going to be awesome. Hopefully we can get the venue to buy into it to where we want to expand out of the convention center, which we're getting close to that now, and start using the plaza and fence it off like they do their big events they have there, where we fence off the plaza, and there's stuff going on in the plaza too, so that it'll be even more room and more stuff going on. So I mean, as long as you guys support us, we're going to keep doing it and trying to make it bigger each time. Lester, I love those custom soda mugs. Wild Bill's, yeah, Wild Bill's soda will be there. They have a booth space, so I'm sure they'll be there, and they typically have a pretty long line themselves. Jamie Hamilton, the root beer booth is back this year. I thought I saw them on a list. If that's who you're talking about, Wild Bill Soda, then yeah, they are on the list, and they are very, very popular. I mean, people walk around. I can't tell you how many of those mugs I saw walking around the convention center. So yeah, they should be there. Yeah, it took a year or two for us to convince them that, we tried to tell them nerds like to eat, and nerds like to eat good food. First year they kind of didn't believe us, and then they saw the concessions run out of stuff. So then they brought in a couple of third-party vendors, and those people all ran out of stuff. So this year they're going a little deeper, and hopefully this will be the start of maybe we can just have a huge, just fill up that side alley with vendors, man, for food. That'd be great. I think the venue is great. I've done many expos and events there. Yeah, I have no complaints with the venue. I think the problem is people complain about having to pay for the services, but those are services they provide. I mean, if you want to rent, they charge you for every table and chair. Well, yeah, they're their table and chairs. They're renting them out. If you don't want them, don't rent them. So, they charge for this, they charge for that. Those are services they provide. You do not have to use them. If that is out of your budget, then you do something different, man. But yeah, I like the venue. Need to try that root beer. It's very sugary. It's too sweet for me, but I know everybody else loves it. Cream soda, it was so good. Yep. That's what I keep hearing. Okay, so I think I'm going through my mind. I don't think I left anything out. Your big takeaways are no Leave It to Beaver. We're getting Karen Nicole, Arizona Power Girl. And schedule is up. Photo op and autograph pre-purchase is up on the website. So if you want to secure your autograph or photo op with any of those people, and you're afraid they might sell out, or might miss them because their lines are so big, I highly suggest you pre-purchase. It's really going to guarantee you guys getting that stuff. Okay, well, if there is nothing else, Looks like the comments just slowed down and people are dropping out. So, oh, I didn't know that. It shows me who's in here. Cool. Well, kinda. Yeah. That is all I wanted to tell you guys. That and can't wait to see you. Let's make this event bigger than the last one, which will enable us to have an even bigger event in 2022, which is going to be a short turnaround because it's going to be in April. Yay for me. That's going to be a lot of work because I have no downtime. I have to start planning for that one just as soon as this one's over. And we already have plans in mind to make it better. We're working with the venue to make it better, and already talking with some celebrities to bring in 2022 that I think you guys are going to enjoy. Don't ask me. I won't tell you who they are. I won't announce them until I have signed a contract. I have to have that pen on paper. All right, man. No more questions. It's been about an hour. Let's go ahead and end this here. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and wait until the next one for any more updates. Bye.